I'm just gonna call them debt limit and free boots, and they're in the same slot as in the inspiration tree as minion dematerializer, which I think is pretty bad. It might work on like mids like Lux that need a little more damage to one shot the mage minions, but especially for support, it's pretty useless overall. So the tomorrow slot is a choice between free boots and debt limit. So let's just compare their gold values. Normal boots are worth 300 gold, but free boots actually give an extra 10 move speed for some reason. So they're worth another 120 gold, and that bonus move speed doesn't go away if you upgrade them. Plus, upgrading them costs 50 gold less than upgrading normal boots. So summed up, that's 470 gold. And now for debt limit, you get 150 gold plus 5 per minute, but lose 50 gold every time you use it. So the 50 gold gets tacked on after you buy, though, so it only affects your later buys. And comparing them, even without the 50 gold, it seems like free boots just give way more gold. And if you assume you use debt limit every 10 minutes, then the free boots has an even bigger gold advantage. So just comparing their gold, it seems like free boots is way better, which honestly is why I like free boots, but there are like a few complications. So for one thing, it matters what stage of the game you get gold at because the same amount of gold is more impactful earlier in the game. Like 60 minutes in, everyone's already full items. An extra 100 gold doesn't matter nearly as much, whereas, early game, a small amount of gold could be really important. So that is one advantage debt limit has from like 2 to 10 minutes. Free boots does nothing, but debt limit gives gold. So since early game is super important, I think one big advantage debt limit does have is on your first back. So maybe from like 5 minutes to 9 minutes, debt limit does something and free boots doesn't. Another possible advantage debt limit could have is you can make perfect use of the gold value it gives because you can spend it on whatever you want. But I think most champions want to get boots, so you're not really wasting anything by getting your gold automatically put into boots. Um, the free boots only sell for 210 gold, so they might not be worth it for champs that don't need boots. But right now, games feel like such fiestas. It kind of feels like you do need boots on everybody. But then there are also champs that really want boots early game. Like people will just get Mobies on their first back as Thresh or Alistar or whatever. On roaming champs who really want early Mobies, it might be bad to have to wait 10 minutes to get boots. But personally, I prefer just sitting bot lane though and just laning early game over roaming a lot. So I don't really mind the boots coming later because I'd rather just get combat stats for lane. So, I mean, debt limit does have its advantages, especially for the supports that want to rush Mobies in that important early game window, but still, it just seems like free boots is worth a lot more gold.